everybody. Welcome back. It's been a while. That corona came and just kind of flipped the world upside down. So, I still wanted to create a video because I actually love doing it. So, yeah, here we are. But it is going to be a little different this time. I decided to create a video out there for my parents, specifically my parents who have 2-year-olds. So, this video's for you. But on the flip side, for everybody else out there who watches me, this is new to you because you're used to, of course, going to work. But for me, my life really hasn't changed because I work from home. So this social distancing and all of that, it really hasn't affected me in the same way. But for you guys out there, make sure you still get up, take a shower, put clothes on, put a schedule on yourself, have some type of routine. That'll definitely help you because since you are not going to the office, you know what you're going to do every day. And so we are creatures of habit. So put those same parameters around you. Still have a schedule, still plan out your day, write a list. Don't get sucked up in the Netflix and the social media world. Still do what you got to do and take this time to pick up a hobby. Everything you said you wanted to do, but you never had enough time. Now's your opportunity. So I challenge you to do something or teach yourself something new. But anyways, back to the purpose of this video. This is because I posted a picture of Maverick. He was doing his writing, pre-writing, and I got a lot of comments and questions about what we do. Again, me and Maverick's life really hasn't been interrupted because this is what we do. So I want to talk about what type of learning activities I have been doing with my son, specifically how he learned how to count, how he knows his numbers, and kind of what we're doing right now. So let's get started. So Maverick and his counting. So I know at the beginning people probably thought I was crazy, but if you were counting with Maverick or around me, you couldn't stop at 10. You always had to count to 20. So that's one thing I definitely did with my son, and now he can count to 20 with ease. But he essentially learned how to count because of my dad. He would go to rehab with Curtis, and Curtis would do his exercises and Maverick would count with them. So for my parents who have 2-year-olds or 1-year-olds, you need to stay active, you need to exercise. So have your child count for you or with you. And of course, you're doing your 3 sets of whatever. So have your child count with you and try to go to 20, 3 sets of 20. Another thing as far as how Maverick learned how his colors was going to rehab, of course, with my parents. There was a quilt outside of the elevator, and my mom would point to each square and Maverick would say the color of the quilt. So that is kind of how he learned his colors. So I would suggest for my parents out there, try to incorporate real world experiences when it comes to your kids, your toddlers. So go outside, ask the colors of flowers when you're driving. What color is this sign? What color is that building? Just keep them as engaged as much as possible. That would be my suggestion for you. Also, when it comes to writing, so we practice on Amazon boxes. He gets a Sharpie or a marker, whatever thing, a pen, and he gets to write on those Amazon boxes his numbers and just kind of like drawing and practicing his letters and all of that. So that's something other than paper. They get in the box, they think, I don't know what fantasy world he is in, but he has a lot of fun in his boxes and he's just writing away. So that would be a really cool suggestion for your 2-year-olds to learn their colors and of course their numbers. But what we are doing now, I'm really excited about what we're doing now. It's this program called Children's Learning Reading, and it's by Jim Yang. yeah, Jim Yang, and it just strips down the basics of learning to read, which is essentially the sounds of letters. So when we were going through our flashcards, I just felt like it was too much. It would be like A, red, apple, like it was just a lot going on. So with this, it's just very simple, and we're practicing the sounds of letters and blending. So for instance, we spent a whole week on just what letter is this and what sound does it make. That's it. And then we moved on to what letter is this and what sound does it make. And then after that, he was able to be like b, ab. So you point to the letter, you make the sound, and then you say it all together. And then me and Chris also practice this when we're talking. We would just be freely talking, and we pick a word and we'll be like g, d, God, or act, cat. So Maverick can get used to just hearing, sounding out words and then putting it together fast. So that's something that we do literally 3 times a day for 3 minutes, and it's A, B, C, and then T. That's the way, the lesson. So you can put words together like at, bat, and things like this. So I am going to insert a video of Maverick going through the program. I think it's been about 2 months or a month, I would say. And at first it was a struggle because I thought he wasn't catching on, but as the day progresses or the weeks progress, I see that he is catching on. So if you want to learn more about what we are doing, please let me know. Thank you for watching. Bat.
Wait, I do it.
Okay. B, b, a, a.
Yeah.
Good job.
I
saw you.
You ready?
Ready.
What's that one? Say. Point at it. Good job.